Welcome to the lead generation game with your host. It's not Brucey, it's Stephen Lai. What a lovely audience. You're so much better than last week. Anyway, let's get back down to business. Without leads, you don't have a business. It's the start of your investment pipeline. So how are you going to be generating leads? Well, it could be in two parts. There's the real world and there's online. Now, the easiest way to generate leads is to start in the real world with support online to build your credentials. Let's take a look at the real world. And what does it actually look like? Well, networking at property events like your local PPN is an obvious place. Everyone there has an interest in property. But it's not just about property events. There's business events like your local Chamber of Commerce. Now, if you go to those type of events, there's going to be fewer property people there. And that means there's less competition. But more importantly, you're going to be the property expert in the room. So going to property events simply opens up a whole different group of people who might have money to invest. What about social events? Don't forget friends and family. When people say, nice to see you nice, tell them what it is that you've been up to. Maybe around a barbecue with a beer. Be ready to share it with them. Tell everybody you meet what it is that you do if you get the chance, because word of mouth is super powerful. How can a CRM help? Well, all these people you're meeting, you're going to need to keep track of them as leads, and capturing their details is what you want. Why? So you can follow up with them with it via email or maybe a phone call afterwards. It's the first step in your relationship with them. Now let's focus on online. So use online to build your credentials. You need to be building your personal brand, or maybe it's your business brand, whichever is more relevant to you. Why? Because you are who Google says you are. Have you noticed that the first thing you do when you're looking for someone is to Google them or to check out their profile on LinkedIn? If you're invisible, then you're going to make it much harder for yourself and your potential investors to understand who you are, what you do, and how you can help. So make it easy on yourself. How? Well, have an online presence. And what can that look like? Maybe it's a simple website, but really to make it super easy, the low-hanging fruit is making sure that your LinkedIn and your Facebook profiles are up to date. What else can you do? Well, there's this thing called passive networking. Well, what does that look like in social media land? Well, how do you get noticed by the people you're interested in that you want to connect with them? By following and liking their posts. But actually commenting and sharing is where you really get noticed. I can see a lot of people actually coming online now watching this Facebook Live. Feel free to drop me a comment. Feel free to put a few likes on them, because these are the things that are going to help me as a person who's sharing content with you, that it's engaging. So feel free to drop me a comment whilst I'm online. Now, carrying on, do you prefer to have 50 likes or 5 comments? Now, with those comments, they're going to thank you for it because you're more engaging than anybody else. It puts you on their radar, helping you stand out from the crowd. Next, get yourself a simple website. Now, you don't need to be spending a shed load of time or money. The value is having an online presence that clearly explains what you do and how you can help. But the critical thing is the website must have a call to action. And what does that look like? Well, it could be a simple get in touch. Give them an online form that they fill out. And typically, when they get you'll get an email notification when it's completed. But what it's really actually doing, or really where it's super useful, is it's going into your CRM, and then they get an automated thank you message. Another option is to include a Calendly link on your website or on your email. I've covered Calendly in another video, but it's a simple scheduling tool which takes out all of the hassle of organizing meetings. They then click on the link, it shows the availability in your calendar, they pick a time that suits. It's the best bit, is like an orangey bit in a Jaffa cake. It removes all of the back and forth and it saves a shed load of time. And finally, lead generation is not a one-off task. It's something you need to be doing all the time. You need to be topping up that pipeline investment and leads so that you can follow up and qualify. As Brucey used to say, good game, good game. And next time, I'm going to cover how to qualify all those leads that you've generated. Now, where's that Jaffa cake of mine? Have a great day.